All right. Especially when they're lecturing you, just look at their face. Do something bad, have them lecture you, and just stare at their face and go, huh, okay. Because, shit's going to go in one ear, out the other anyway. So, so you have that there. Sorry, eye over here. It's kind of bumpy like that. And then, of course, there are different shapes on the eyes. This is some, you're just going to have to self-initiate learning this. Um, the best you can learn from any book or from any video on YouTube is basic shapes and approximations. You're just learning. Matter of fact, you're not really learning. You're just copying somebody else, basically. Um, that's just kind of my view on it. I mean, you kind of have to look. Otherwise, you're not really going to know. You're just going to be like, well, I heard from this guy, and there's this guy, and I heard from over here, and I heard. You're just hearing stuff. You're not really learning on your own. So, um, and then of course there are other eyes like this. Um, Assuming that this would be on this side right here. When you get older, you just kind of have these bags that just kind of come down like that. Obviously, it's a rough and it's really thick ink, so it's not the greatest drawing. I've done other eyes like this; they look better. Um, and then lines under the eye. Anyway, that's how stuff's going to kind of look. And then your eyebrows, you kind of start over here, and I have this line right here. This line right here, just kind of I like to use it expressing anger and all that, and I like adding it to just kind of make the person look harder, tougher. If you're drawing the face of a fat person, obviously it's not going to be there. Their features are less defined. Um, these are more defined features that you would see on a hero or somebody skinnier. No, not the half-ton man. Can't fit through his door. But anyway, I'm going to move on. The hairline, like we covered before, is halfway between the eyes and the top of the head. Here's the hairline. So it just kind of comes up and does this kind of evening out thing. It's not just kind of bumpy like that. It's like slight curve and come down. Kind of like that. Kind of like this eye right here. Goes up, comes down a little bit, goes back up. It's a wave. That's what it is. It's a wave. So yeah, there's that hairline. This looks really messy now. See down here on this bottom page. All right, so I'm gonna try to continue off that. All right, pretend this is the hairline and this is the face down here. Okay, just pretend. Okay, we're just playing pretend here. All right, because I want to really focus on the hair. Wow, those are big ears. All right, anyway, several different, well, I shouldn't say several, there's a lot of different hairstyles and all that. Best way if you're going to do hair, I guess you can get reference. I never get reference. I just kind of look at myself in a mirror and I go, I'll do my hair. I always end up drawing myself as an original character anyway. I wouldn't say it's a an original character like I'm creating something. It's just like I'll do a piece. I'll be like, I want to do a rebel fighter. And I'll just kind of model the character after myself. It's just natural tendency. I'm not going to go look up reference or find a specific type of person. I'll be like, all right, I just kind of take a shortcut, the easy way out. I'll just use me. That's kind of what I do. I haven't really done my hair before. See, my hair it's just combed back. I don't really like drawing the comb back look. I'll do kind of spiky or long hair that'll go down to, the neck or shoulders. Wavy hair. Wavy hair is fun to do. Especially hair that's blowing in the wind. Matter of fact, your hair should almost always be blowing in the wind. Because there's almost always wind going on. And especially when you're doing comics, a writer isn't going to specify the wind mileage at the scene. Adding just a little bit of wind can add a lot to your picture, though. So I'm just going to kind of draw this in. And it helps to know how hair is affected by wind. For some reason my computer just went black. All right. Just like look at a flag or a ribbon or something blowing in the wind, because you will see that it just doesn't keep going this way. It doesn't just keep going this way. It's not straight. It has ripples, and it'll tend to curve like that. And then watch it. I mean, it's almost like animation where you're going to have to do. You have to watch it. Now it'll start going like that, and then it'll start going like that, and it'll start curving up, and it'll start curving back towards you, and then curve out, and it's really this ripple effect. So you kind of have to notice that stuff. Now, kind of have this midway point right here at the head and the hair. I just saw this recently, learned about it. Hair's going up like this, and I saw it kind of done like this, and then before the halfway point, hair's kind of going down and into his face like that, and I thought it was really cool. Again, this is a rough sketch. I am not at all proud about this drawing, but I think it's a somewhat good learning tool, and the head should really be like going way up over here, so that hair is kind of off. Don't judge me. It's important to just notice and study the stuff around you. Yeah, let's see.